Caliente Hot Glass is a San Antonio-based community glass blowing studio giving locals and visitors the chance to watch and even try the fiery art form up close and personal. Justin Calderon is live there now, seeing firsthand how these dazzling works come to life. Justin, did you find a new job today? I think you did.
Hey, yeah, Roma, I think I might. If this doesn't work out, I think I might have a gig over here at Caliente Hot Glass. It's such a art that they do over here, and I'm with Glenn. Glenn, good morning. We're hard at work.
Yes, indeed. Check out our ribs for our pumpkin there.
Oh, yeah, and that's what we're making today. We're making a nice little pumpkin that the viewers can come and have an experience and make as well.
Absolutely. We pride ourselves in making it an experience, and it's much more about the experience than the object, but the more you enjoy the experience, the better the object turns out. So I'm going to heat just for a couple more seconds, and then I'm coming back. So step into the circle. I'm coming back so we can blow it out. And so you'll start in 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and start blowing real gently. Let's see that. Yeah, looking good. Keep that coming just like that while I start to neck it in. A little bit harder, just barely. You're looking good. Keep it coming. Stop for a moment. We let that cool down. I'm going to chill this and then blow some more. And stop there. Well done, sir. So now we want to cool this off and start heating up the bottom of it. So I use these shears to chill the neck so we can calm it down. Notice how much is dancing around.
Oh, yeah.
And then we're going to heat up the very end and make the base of the pumpkin. So I'm going to go in for about maybe 10 seconds and heat up the very tip, flatten it down. Ruth is already starting our stem over there. When we finish out, we want that stem to wrap around it. So let me take that hose from you, and I'm going to disconnect and go heat up the very bottom. And this is actually kind of the scary part, where I need to get the bottom hot enough to flatten it. But if I'm in there for about 3 or 4 seconds too long, the whole bottom will collapse.
It's such an art form and just such attention to detail, and it forces you to be in the moment, right, Glenn?
Yeah, one of my favorite things about it is everything else just goes away. You don't have space in your head to think about the rest of the world. So you're always just trying to stay connected to the moment. And to me, that's such a rare and beautiful thing in the modern age, And so now we're nice and hot. I'm going to come back and give it a little bit of pressure, and we'll flatten it out just a bit and just let it collapse slightly. And once we get a nice solid base on that, now we're ready to put the stem on. So now I invite you over to the Circle of Victory, and I'm going to meet you there.
Circle of Victory, yes,
I'm going to take a tiny flash just to keep it warm. We got to keep it warm the whole time, otherwise it'll get cold and shatter. And so now, speaking of colding and shattering, we're going to chill this neck a little bit. And as I chill it, I'm creating a brittle spot, a weak point. And once I feel like I've got enough of a weak point established, I put a tap into the pipe, and that tap makes a vibration, run all the way to that weak point, and then release it.
Boom.
So now we've got to get it in the ovens before the whole thing gets too cold and wants to shatter. And so Ruth shows up just in time.
Ruth is literally coming in hot over here.
With our stem, and then we'll attach it, and then we stretch it out. And we like to invite people to count to 5 with us, because we're going to run 5 circles in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then now you'll notice this is a green stem, but it doesn't look green at all. And so we're waiting for it to cool off a little bit and turn green again.
You can see that color subtly coming in right there.
And as it turns back to green, we know it's starting to cool off a bit. And then I want to wait until it's soft, but not too soft, and rigid, but not too rigid, and we'll spiral it around like so to make the pumpkin stem. And then I'll turn it around and let you see it before I put it away. And with that, we have a beautiful victory.
Oh, and that's such a beautiful color right there. And Glenn, wow, I mean, this never gets old. But I understand, folks can come over here and have this experience for themselves, especially during the fall and the holiday season as well.
Absolutely. So every weekend we're running these, what we call experiences, and we're doing all of these, making them every weekend. People can come in, and then they color it, they blow it out like you did, and they're the ones controlling it. I like to call it a dance, because it's really about getting into the rhythm, and that's part of the thing that draws you into the moment, is just moving with it and trying to understand how it moves and how it wants to be turned. It's really something I can't get over, to be honest.
And Glenn, what do you love most about using this medium of glass?
To me, it's part of that. One of the main things is how much it draws you into the moment, and everything else just has to fly out at the door. And then when you're here, everything else falls off, and you can really have this moment of understanding with the material. And instead of trying to force it and control it and make it do what you want, you're really trying to figure out how it wants to be treated and develop a relationship with it. If you know how to treat it, it wants to become all these beautiful things, and the elegance and grace just falls out of the thing if you treat it well, if you know how to treat it.
Oh, that's so eloquently said. And if folks want to check out your classes and experience, where can they go?
They can go to calientehotglass.com and check it out. You can book online. You can check all the schedules there. We also have a gallery we're very proud of that we've just opened recently. And so people are welcome just to come and sniff around, and I can tell them stories about my different pieces that I've made. I have a lot of stuff based on philosophy and mythology, and I like to expand on that kind of stuff.
Well, Glenn, I appreciate your time. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
And oh my gosh, thank you so much for sharing your craft with me. And it's so beautiful. And Roma, look at these beautiful pumpkins, and maybe I'll make one for you.
Hey, Justin, I would greatly appreciate that. Those are so unique and beautiful. And Justin, it's very fitting because your Instagram name is Caliente. See what we did there?